Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss the derivations of RL load with freewheeling diode. Okay. So these waveforms we already discussed in the last video. Okay, so let us derive the expressions one by one. So first V0 average. V0 average, that is the average value of output voltage. Okay, so if you check the V0 waveform, yes, we are having the periodic angle is 2 pi, right? The same waveform is repeating from 2 pi to 4 pi. Okay, so periodic angle is 2 pi, so it is a 1 by 2 pi integration from alpha to pi. Okay, next Vm into sine of omega t d omega t, Vm sin omega t d omega t, right? So we can write it as is equal to Vm by 2 pi into, yes, integration of sine, it is a minus cos of omega t, and the limit is alpha to pi, right? So we can write it as a Vm by 2 pi into 1 plus cos alpha, 1 plus cos alpha. This is a V0 average, right? Similarly, can we write I0 average? It is equal to V0 average by R, right? V0 average by R. Next V0 RMS. Yes, we can simplify V0 RMS. V0 RMS is equal to, yes, 1 by 2 pi integration from alpha to pi Vm into sine of omega t into d omega t, right? So further we can write it as, sorry, Vm square sine square of omega t d omega t to the power 1 by 2. Okay, so we can simplify it as, yes, we can take Vm square outside and 2 pi outside. Okay, also we can write sine square of omega t, which is equal to 1 minus cos of 2 omega t. Okay, so therefore V0 RMS is equal to Vm upon root 2 pi into integration from alpha to pi, yes, it is 1 minus cos of 2 omega t divided by 2 into d omega t, right, to the power 1 by 2, to the power 1 by 2. Okay, so we can write it as a Vm upon 2 root pi, Vm upon 2 root pi into, yes, this can be written as omega t minus sine of 2 omega t by 2. Okay, limit alpha to pi to the power 1 by 2. Okay, so further we can simplify it as Vm upon 2 root pi into, yes, put the limits, so this can be written as pi minus alpha minus sine 2 pi, sine 2 pi is 0. Okay, so it is a plus sine 2 alpha divided by 2, right, to the power 1 by 2. Okay, this is the V0 RMS. No need to memorize the expression, right? So next I0 RMS, RMS value of output voltage, we can write. Okay, I0 RMS is equal to approximately V0 RMS by R, V0 RMS by R. Next, what is the load power? P0 average is equal to V0 RMS into I0 RMS, V0 RMS into I0 RMS. This is a load power. Okay, next, what is the conduction time of thyristor? We can write conduction time of thyristor T. If you check the waveform, you will understand, right? Thyristor T will be in the on state only from alpha to pi. Okay, so conduction time of thyristor, conduction time of thyristor T, yes, is equal to what? Pi minus alpha divided by omega, right? Thyristor T will be in the on state from alpha to pi. Okay, so it is a pi minus alpha by omega. Next, what is the conduction time of freewheeling diode? Conduction time of freewheeling diode, yes, freewheeling diode is in the on state from pi to beta. Okay, so it is a conduction angle beta minus pi, so conduction time beta minus pi by omega, beta minus pi divided by omega. This is a conduction time of freewheeling diode. Are you getting the point? Okay, next, what is the PIV rating? PIV rating of thyristor, PIV rating of thyristor T is equal to, yes, the PIV rating, maximum inverse voltage, it is a Vmax, okay? So is equal to Vmax, right? Next, what is the PIV rating of freewheeling diode? PIV rating of freewheeling diode. Yes, here we have not drawn the waveform of voltage across freewheeling diode, but if you check the circuit operation, you will understand what will be the PIV rating of freewheeling diode. If you check, when Vs is positive, at that time the freewheeling diode is in the off state, okay? So when the freewheeling diode is in the off state, okay, what is the voltage that will be appearing across the freewheeling diode, right? So is equal to maximum value of the supply voltage only, okay? So it will be a Vmax, right? It is a Vmax only, right? Next, what is the circuit turn off time? TC for thyristor T. Circuit turn off time for thyristor T. Yes, if you check, the current flowing through thyristor T becomes 0 at omega T is equal to pi. Be careful. Current flowing through thyristor T is, yes, it is reaching 0 at omega T is equal to pi, not at beta. I0 is reaching 0 at beta, but current flowing through thyristor is reaching 0 at omega T is equal to pi, right? So this portion, right? So this portion of I0 indicates the current flowing through thyristor. Remaining from pi to beta, this portion, right, of the I0 indicates the current flowing through the freewheeling diode, okay? So current flowing through the thyristor T becomes 0 at omega T is equal to pi. And after that, the reverse voltage will be maintained, yes, till 2 pi, okay? So what is the circuit turn off time? Yes, it is a 2 pi minus pi, that is a pi divided by omega. 2 pi minus pi by omega, that is a pi by omega. Are you getting the point? Okay, so this is about the derivations of RL load with freewheeling diode. In the next video, we are going to discuss the RE load, that is a battery charging circuit. Thank you.